How strange. I cannot seem to read your thoughts.
My helmet is shielded from telepathic intrusion. One can never be too safe.
So I have learned. This world is full of dangers I could never have imagined.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
I'm not the man I used to be. I have found a greater
They'll be coming in 30
You
seconds!
offer protection.
Stay strong!
I accept. No one escapes the inevitable.
I don't care. No mutant shall ever end up in your domain again.
So you say. But even a living island will meet its end eventually.
Perhaps we should give these humans good reason to hate and fear us after all. I am not the man I used to be. I have found a greater cause.
Step aside! They'll be coming in 30 seconds! Stay strong!
This place is teeming with life, yet it feels so sterile.
Everything here is crafted from pure vibranium. One of the few metals you have no power over.
Do you truly see me as such a threat?
Quite the opposite.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Next time you and Colossus perform your fastball special, do remember to call me Logan.
Why would I do that, bub?
I am one of the few who can throw the both of you. Our past was mired in loss and grief.
They'll be
but
coming in
the
30
future
seconds.
belongs to
Stay strong.
mutant kind.
I don't like that look, Eric. What's going on under that helmet of yours?
Merely pondering the fate of our people, Logan.
Ease up, bub. Mutants finally have a chance thanks to what we're doing on Krakoa.
Which is exactly why I cannot ease up, my friend.
The battle starts in
Not
5,
even for a second.
4, 3, 2, 1!
Perhaps we should give these humans good reason to hate and fear us after all.
They'll be coming.
Charles dreamed of a safe haven for all mutants. At last, I have made it a reality.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Here we are, side by side once more, just like the old days.
You mean back when you used children as weapons in your crusade against mankind?
You make me sound like a terrible father when you put it like that.
Then at least we can finally...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3...
Think you're fast enough to stop a high-velocity round aimed straight between your eyes, old-timer?
Why would I have to be? I've already disabled the internal mechanisms on all of your weapons.
What the...
Now, play nice, and perhaps I'll put your toys back together for
The battle
you.
starts in 5.
Wanda, 'tis a pleasure to see you, my dear.
I wish I could say the same, Father.
You may not be a true mutant, but you will always be welcome on Krakoa.
Thank you for the invite, but I think I will pass.
For so long, I fought for mutant kind's future. Our time has finally arrived.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You truly believe that you're safe inside a metal shell? How naive.
Spider's plating is made from carbon nanofibers and ceramics. It's Magneto-proof.
If there is even a trace of metal in that machine's frame, I can find it.
The battle...
For so long, I fought for mutant kind's future.
30 seconds
Our
before you
time
attack.
has
Get
finally
ready.
arrived.
Is this really the future mutant kind fought for? You said you would be gods.
We have found a home in this era. Krakoa is all we need.
You settle for an island when you could rule a world.
You and I have both lived through war. Had you learned anything
The battle
from the
starts in
experience,
5,
you would not
4,
be so quick to
3,
start another.
2...
Come to Krakoa, Ilyana. War is coming, and we could use your sword.
That's the thing, Magneto. You reduce me to a weapon and make everything about your war.
What could matter more than mutant survival?
Let's circle back after we defeat Doom and put space.
The battle starts in 5.
Charles dreamed of a safe haven for all mutants. At last.
30 seconds before you
have
attack.
made it a
Get
reality.
ready.
Fancy seeing you off the island, old man.
I hope you brought your legions with you, Ilyana.
Demons? I never leave home without them.
Good, for the time has come to fight fire with hellfire.
You've decided to join me in the fight against the surface world after all. I knew you would make the right choice.
This is but a temporary alliance. However, should you choose to join your mutant brethren on Krakoa,
Why would Namor wish to become the subject of a
The battle starts in 5,
when all
4,
the oceans are his
3,
command?
2, 1.
You're here? Good thing I replaced most of the metal components in my armor with carbon nanotubes a while back.
a single copper wire is all I need to strangle you, Stark, should I choose to do so.
Oh, yeah, right. Remind me whose side you're on again?
Charles dreamed of a safe haven for all mutants. At last, I have made it a reality.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The actual Magneto. Wow.
Should I know who you are?
No, but you should know magnetism doesn't work on super-cooled materials. Guess what I can do?
Be impertinent, it seems. Alas, we can no longer hide from the dangers that lie beyond our shores.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
If Doom was a friend to mutants, but destroyed the timeline, what would you do?
I am too world-weary to engage hypotheticals, Ilyana. The battle before us is enough. We have been at odds before, Captain, but we are more alike than either of us care to admit.
What could you and I possibly have in common, Magneto?
We both proudly fight to protect our nations, do we not? I simply feel no need
The battle
to
starts in
hide
5,
myself in the
4,
Krakoan flag
3,
to prove my
2,
allegiance.
1.
I will do what it takes to protect my people, no matter the price.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The mighty Magneto. We have much in common.
In that we are both despised by the people we strive to protect and lead.
Quite so. For a mortal, you are very perspicacious.
You look at me as if you know me.
In my timeline, you are one of the greatest warriors our nation has ever known.
I've been seeking others like me.
And once we are done here, I will gladly take you to them, my dear. Krakoa would be delighted to have
The battle starts in 5.
Our past was mired in loss and grief, but the future belongs to mutant kind.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
If you step out of line, Mr. Barnes, I will not hesitate to rip that metallic limb from your body.
Then I guess it's a good thing I only need one arm to take you out.
If you could, Magneto, would you do what Doom has done?
If I could create a world that would be safe forever for mutants, yes, I would.
Decided to join the rest of humanity against the enemy that might destroy our whole time stream?
For the moment, at least until you decide mutants don't belong with the rest of humanity again. I have been fighting to protect my people since before you were born, boy.
Good for you, old man. But age doesn't always mean wisdom.
Ah, the fire of youth. Charming, but dangerous. You would be wise to follow my lead.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
Those magnetic powers of yours, how well do they work on Uru?
Surprisingly so.
Perfect. Why bother being worthy when your friends can do the heavy lifting for you, eh?
Consider me unimpressed, Punisher. My strength returns. Hello. The spiders have been sufficiently crushed. I don't care. No mutant shall ever end up in your domain again. Should you fall, Thunder God, I shall put that hammer of yours to good use. Strange is toying with reality yet again. A perfect conduit for your chaos. Our sniper problem has been resolved. If I could create a world that would be safe forever for mutants, yes, I would. Thank you. This is far too easy. This is where to find them. I am too world-weary to engage hypotheticals, Ilyana. The battle before us is enough. My charge grows ever stronger. I will do what it takes to protect my people, no matter the price. We shall prevail. They shall not escape our wrath now. Indeed. Our past was mired in loss and grief, but the future belongs to mutant kind. Their vessel shall not pass this point. Just as I forged a nation, I shall wield a weapon fit for a king. The gods themselves will tremble at my might. Some sort of turret, how crude. Our foes can be found here. You have made your father proud, Wanda, my dear. I have removed the sniper from play. Your brother would be proud, Magic. A battle awaits us. Come to Krakoa, Ilyana. A war is coming, and we could use your sword. Who needs to lift it when I can reshape its Uru metal and release the cosmic storm within? That beacon should not vex us any further. Do be more careful next time. Some help would be beneficial. You shall not be harmed. You make me sound like a terrible father when you put it like that. May your bright lady carry you home, Aurora. Ah, the fire of youth. Charming, but dangerous. You would be wise to follow my lead. Was that truly your best? Nature itself bends to my will. Metal spiders were not the wisest choice. None shall take this place from us. What vile creatures Namor has summoned? Which is exactly why I cannot ease up, my friend, not even for a second. Positively. That the multiverse is so vast, and yet is protected by something as insignificant as a spider. Turn back at once. How do you... And once we are done here, I will gladly take you to them, my dear. Krakoa would be delighted to have you. We shall have our spoils. We must persevere. Prepare yourself for the road ahead, little spider. Namor's subjects are tenacious. I'll give them that. This is but a temporary alliance. However, should you choose to join your mutant brethren on Krakoa, this place is teeming with life. Yet it feels so sterile. Charles dreamed of a safe haven for all mutants. At last, I have made it a reality. Ugh, what horrors has Hydra dabbled in this time? I am the mutant master of magnetism, not some child's toy for finding lost coins on the beach. Exactly what I hoped to find. My power is waning. No. They fall so quickly. I am not the man I used to be. I have found a greater cause. I shall bide my time, but not for long. You brought this upon yourself. Do what it takes to move this craft forward. A sniper, how irritating. And so it ends. So weak, so human. What does Krakoa have to say about Doom and the time stream entanglement? Be wary. No timeline exists where Magneto yields. This will be helpful. A fatal attraction. Insignificant gnats. We must not delay any longer. A portal, but to where? The space rodent's amplifier is disabled. Fascinating. Perhaps we should give these humans good reason to hate and fear us after all. Protection is always welcome. Clearly you are not destined to win. Humans are so fond of their golden idols, but all of them shall bow to steel. My healing is slowed. I wish I could say I was shocked, Aurora. You cannot hurt me. That should be sufficient. Wanda, 'tis a pleasure to see you, my dear. My power knows no limits. Surprisingly so. Should I know who you are? Hello there. For the moment, at least until you decide mutants don't belong with the rest of humanity again. Why would I have to be? I've already disabled the internal mechanisms on all of your weapons. We've found a home in this era. Krakoa is all we need. A shield? How quaint. I doubt any hell will be able to hold you for long, Ilyana. If there is even a trace of metal in that machine's frame, I can find it. I have disabled that meddlesome amplifier. Back to the bottom of the ocean with you. Do not expect me to do that again. The weather has shifted in your favor, Aurora. So weak. So many webs. A good thing that Magneto is the one pulling the strings. Barely a challenge. Venture forth. The web awaits. Robotic spiders? This should be easy. Magic and magnetism. Magnificent. I have fallen under their sway. We have been at odds before, Captain, but we are more alike than either of us care to admit. For mutant kind! We must help this vehicle advance. It seems we have company. You may not be a true mutant, but you will always be welcome on Krakoa. You always were a petulant child, Wanda. That was all it took. This day we prove ourselves worthy. A threat against Krakoa is a threat against all mutants. We shall not abide. A mystic doorway, it must be strangers' doing. We must seize this domain. A gift from Khonshu, or perhaps a curse. Exactly as I expected. I would turn around if I were you. The monster in you can transform again. Secondary mutations are quite rare. Witness true power! I am invincible! Moon Knight's Ankh is no longer a threat. These beasts must belong to Namor. Whatever this beacon was, it is no more. Pitiful. Far beyond your feeble comprehension, boy. It has a way of stripping away our assumptions, yes? It seems Hydra has twisted metal in ways I would never dare. I feel like myself again. Here we are, side by side once more, just like the old days. Do not forget, my dear, we are mutants. We are change itself. There is nothing we cannot do. Moon Knight has set a trap. Asgard is not our concern. We should be fighting on Earth. Our true enemy lies beneath the planet's surface. Pick up the pace, my dear. Approach this site with caution. I must preserve my charge. Magneto will be waiting. Regretfully, I can relate to that sentiment. Things will come together soon. Two primal forces merged as one. Someone has us in their sights. You should be ashamed. Objects of such power belong in more worthy hands. I have fared better. No more tyrants shall rise while I still breathe. I am nearly at full capacity. Your attacks are useless. I require assistance. I seem to be unprotected. Do watch your back. It doesn't matter what you think. The genome matters. If only we could get you to Krakoa for analysis. Quickly, we must venture deeper if we wish to stop Null. I have become vulnerable. Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift. Your savage side is showing, Logan. How delightful. I have been fighting to protect my people since before you were born, boy. I must restore my power. Attack here, my friends. A commendable effort. Take back your Ankh, Khonshu. How disappointing. We must retreat. Life and destiny must be preserved. It seems extinction is on the agenda once again. How predictable. I expected better from you, Sai. What a shame. Alas, we can no longer hide from the dangers that lie beyond our shores. The denizens of the deep have been dealt with. Krakoa is at your service, my friends. Tiny metal creatures skittering about, I can feel them. Next time you and Colossus perform your fastball special, do remember to call me, Logan. Mutants always rise again. Do you truly see me as such a threat? Miniature metal spiders, interesting. I hope you brought your legions with you, Ilyana. The odds are not in our favor. In my timeline, you are one of the greatest warriors our nation has ever known. There are more of them than expected. I never believed I would see this day, Logan. Krakoa will not forget your sacrifice, Captain. A valiant attempt, Namor, but a failed one. Your attacks are futile. When has that ever stopped us before, Ororo? It seems the tides have turned against you, Namor. Let nothing here remain standing. Now, play nice, and perhaps I'll put your toys back together for you. We shall not yield this land. The master of magnetism awaits. You should have kneeled when you had the chance. What a curious place. Homo superior reigns supreme. I am one of the few who can throw the both of you. The sniper is no longer a concern. This sacred realm is counting on us. You and I have both lived through war. Had you learned anything from the experience, you would not be so quick to start another. Simply repulsive. Wakanda has given us this sacred duty. I am fine. Our enemy has been spotted. Twisting your bones never grows old, Logan. As good as new. The Punisher has upgraded his arsenal. We both proudly fight to protect our nations, do we not? I simply feel no need to drape myself in the Krakoan flag to prove my allegiance. Good, for the time has come to fight fire with hellfire. These dooms still hide themselves behind metal masks? The fools. Are we done here? A single copper wire is all I need to strangle you, Stark, should I choose to do so. My power cannot be quelled. Yet another? To me. Make sure their path ends here. And like the Psylocke of my timeline, I'm certain you will leave none standing in your wake. The Amplifier is no longer in service. What could matter more than mutant survival? The cruelty that men are capable of. It never fails to astonish me. Humans and their weapons of war. No more? Good. I am no longer in control. It seems the fates have spoken. Ah, much better. Beware my might. 3 already? Secure this location at once. They do not stand a chance. It is in the interest of all mutants that we succeed this day, and so we shall. Must I do everything? Some healing would do me well. Our destination is at hand, Zero. Should we fail, the gods will not be kind. Unlimited power! You need not fear. I am on the side of the mutants, as always. Do not concern yourself. Kneel before Magneto. You are welcome. Merely pondering the fate of our people, Logan. Absolutely not. My power restored. Behold my magnetic mastery! We have done well. Rest now, my child. Your troubled days are over. My helmet is shielded from telepathic intrusion. One can never be too safe. Perhaps something with a bit less metal in it next time, Castle? This place must be defended. We must stand our ground. Many thanks. Do clean up your toys, Mr. Spectre. You truly believe that you're safe inside a metal shell? How naive. For so long, I fought for mutant kind's future. Our time has finally arrived. Ah, here they are now. Oh, I think it is. This entire world is a living mass. Krakoa would be impressed. Humans, always the oppressors, no matter the era. All that bravado for nothing, Castle. One of Moon Knight's onks, I presume? It seems we are outnumbered, in that we are both despised by the people we strive to protect and lead. This is where we make our stand. Back to whatever netherworld you crawled out of, child. Krakoa stands triumphant this day, Captain. All forces are working against you. Shooting from a distance, coward? Your spiders never stood a chance. We can do untold damage here. If we wish to halt Null's ascent, now is our moment. I feel no pain. You are under my protection. I will never allow Krakoa to suffer the same fate as Genosha. If you step out of line, Mr. Barnes, I will not hesitate to rip that metallic limb from your body. Do not yield! Be grateful I did not crush you with your own armor, Stark. Onward to Yggdrasil! They will not take what is ours. We fight here and now. I am not at my best. I cannot seem to recover. Time is of the essence. I shall not be removed so easily. Fear Magneto! Move swiftly. Wakanda is waiting on us. Fight by my side. The rodent's beacon is naught but scrap now. I will crush them all. I am immune to harm. Today we fight as allies. Do not give me reason to alter that arrangement. Should we fail to reach our goal, an empire falls. Insolent fool. Be impertinent, it seems. Ah, now this is an empire I can respect.